So finding your perfect form is incredibly important.
Not everybody's going to shoot the same way.
Obviously, we know that consistency is what builds a good shot.
All great shooters are going to shoot a little bit differently, so we want to find what works best for you.
A lot of people hold their guide hand too far on.
And if you're always changing your form, you're not going to be able to shoot the ball consistently well.
Lack of power is one of the biggest things that I see.
And their fingers are still touching the ball on their guide hand when their wrist is already coming forward.
They don't get the mechanics right to optimize their power.
Try to get as close as possible to perfect symmetrical mechanics.
If you can start to just drop it off right as your wrist snaps forward.
You have this pocket right here so that you can control the ball.
I can get a ton more power if I just load it a little bit lower.
That will allow us to shoot the ball in a straight line and have the least amount of movements.
And fire into my shot just like that.
And then the last thing is you're getting into your follow through.
That's going to be the most beneficial thing for us.
And it's going to be a lot easier to keep your shot straight on its way to the basket.
Good morning. We are here at the court. I'm here with my beautiful daughter, Rachel. We're going to work out today together, and today I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do, instead of counting how many baskets I make or how many shots I'm making, like 50, I keep getting off count, and it seems to, I mean, I always make the goal in that, but I'm worrying too much about that. And so this time I'm going to not leave the court until I've made 10 free throw shots. So we'll see how many shots or how many baskets. I want 10 free throw baskets, no matter what it takes. If I have to do 100 to get that, then there you go. But instead of worrying about how many shots I'm making and how many baskets I get out of that, I'm now going for, I can't leave until I've made the basket. So I'm going to make 10 because yesterday I did 8 before I left the court. And so I'm going to warm up like I usually do, stretch, and I think I'm going to warm up. I think we should warm up, what do you think, with some push-ups. We might be doing
push-up challenge.
Yeah, push-up. If I get one push-up in, that's good. That's better than none. Right?
Yeah, we're gonna work our way up. So we're gonna.
Yeah. So we'll start with one. If I can do more than that, so we're gonna strengthen our arms too, because it's about getting the muscle memory and strengthening. So we're going to. So the first thing we're going to do is stretch, and then we're going to practice warming up with our dribbles, practice push-ups, yeah, and then we're going to practice some just random shots, and then I will go for my 10 free throw shots and see how many it takes to get those. So we're
gonna do it.
Yeah, let's
Woo!
do this. Woo! So one of the tutorials that I was watching was I was looking to see how to make better shots and make baskets from your shots. You can throw a shot, but will it make a basket? So one of the things that I know I do is I tend to push it more to the left, and so making a straight shot is important. One of the trainers had talked about loading the ball, your shot, lower. So if you start high, then you're not going to have a lot of momentum, and if you load it low down here, then you're going to have a lot more momentum as you bring it up. Another thing is, instead of bringing it to a V where you don't have a lot of impact, or way out here, this is where I was shooting it, and I didn't have a lot of power, and it would push off of my palm rather than the fingertips. So they're saying put it more into a C, so it's a backwards C actually. And also practice thrusting a straight line. So if I practice, you can do that without throwing the ball and just practice. Sorry, won't hit you. And practice, so we're going to do a few of those where we just practice making a straight line with our arm, and then also trying to point with your fingertips where the ball is going to go. Just have one of your fingers, sometimes they say the first finger or the middle finger is a good finger to point off of, depending which is more comfortable for one person or another. And repetition and consistency is big time. So the more that you do that over and over and over again, the more you'll be able to make your baskets versus just shoot the basket and have it bounce off the rim. So we're going to try some of those drills and exercises, plus do a few push-ups, even if one is a few, right? Well, between Rachel and I, that makes 2 if we do 1 each, but we'll see. Okay.
Now do a trick with the ball. Woo!
All right, yeah, awesome. Thanks, Rachel. She was awesome. She, at the very end, was my ball rebounder. And it was especially hard today because it's super hot. It's hotter than it has been the last couple days, and I need to probably get my water bottle out, but I made 10, and I'm not sure how out of many, but I'll count them when I get home. And I'm doing the editing, but I think we did a good workout, got a good cardio, and I'm really feeling the baskets now. And it's always fun to play with someone, and especially Rachel. That was it. Yeah. Oh yeah, do your celebration dance. All right. Oh, that's a pretty good trick. Hey, that was a good workout. We will see you tomorrow. Woo!